Episode 8, Season 9, it's the Northstar Show. I'm your host, Bruce Krentz. Hair today by Anderson, but you'd think it's Paul Anderson who's behind the camera. It's actually the Anderson Inn. I woke up this morning in the pot, the Anderson Inn, and things were going well, so I thought I'd just keep the hair rolling.
It looks good.
Why not?
Yeah.
I feel like a million. Look good, feel good, play good. Coach Murray Nychyporuk with me again this week. Murray, so close. Look good, feel good, play good. We almost pulled one out on Sunday. Tell us a little bit about the weekend.
Yeah, we started off Saturday night. It was a low shot count for both teams Saturday night, and they won 4-0. But I think the play was back and forth and fairly even. And I thought we'd have a good day Sunday, and we started off a little rough. But by the time second period was over, we were up 4-2. We knew going into that third period that we'd have to be disciplined, and we couldn't make mistakes in that. But 5 minutes in, we took a slash, and they scored, and then the momentum changed. And by the time the smoke cleared, it was 6-5 for Southwest.
So close. And you're right. Saturday, like you said, a good game. A little slower. Valet night though. Nice to see so many people from the community supporting us, and top marks to them. So it's great that Valet keeps kicking in and keeps us going. Do you think that energy sort of scared the guys? Was it weird for them? Is that maybe why we came out a little flat?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just Southwest has got a good team. They're one of the better teams in the league, and I think they were overwhelmed a little bit at the start. But the game was, some people told me it wasn't very exciting on both sides, right?
Yeah.
So I thought we didn't play too bad. We didn't have a chance to win it. We couldn't score. But Saturday we had a very good chance to win that game for Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We talked a little bit earlier before the show, and you were saying Koivisto had a pretty good weekend. He stood out a little bit. Were there any other guys that kind of stood out for you this past weekend?
Yeah, there's been a few. Another player that played well for us was, Jordan Foe always plays well. Roger Houle, he was back to his old self with good legs and some energy. So there's been a few that's been standing out.
And we're on a 3-game roadie coming up this weekend. It's Eastman, Thrashers, and Interlake. So a few tough games there, and the weekends are always tough. They tire the guys out. But how do you think we're looking going into this weekend? What do we got to see out of the guys to finally crack this goose egg?
Well, we have to stop making mistakes, and that's number one. We can't make gaffes. We can't misplay pucks. We can't give away pucks. We have to play sound hockey because the other team's not giving us anything, and we have to match that and play sound defensive hockey, and yet put the puck in the net, and other than the power play, put it in net 5-on-5. Right?
Yeah, we had sort of talked about that last week. That's there's that in not being able to give away a few. Never give up even for a couple minutes, and a couple of the guys talked about that. It happened again on Sunday when 5 minutes was the difference again.
Yeah, and we have those lapses, and we're a fragile club that way, and we do have lapses, and we have to actually contain them and limit them.
Totally. We're looking for big things. We talked to Lavery Melsted on Meet a Rookie, and kind of neat that he gets some advice from his brother and sort of getting pushed a little bit along. And he's been doing well this year. He said he's learning a lot from Fo and from watching Koivisto, which is a pretty cool thing to see.
Yeah, he's a young guy, and he is like a sponge in practice and that, and he's going to be a good defenseman for the Northstars, I think. Hopefully he's got a couple of years ahead of him here, and the Northstars should be in good shape with him back there. Yeah,
totally. And Koivisto and Ryan Monias on 2-on-1, and a couple solid guys there. We could use some goals out of Ryan coming up right away.
Yeah, he's got that knack. He can shoot.
Yeah, absolutely.
So just about getting into spaces that he can shoot from.
Yeah. Totally. 3 games on the weekend. Good luck on the roadie, Coach. Let's get going with the Northstars. Meet a Rookie on the Northstar Show. Lavery Melsted with me this week. Lavery, how's the year been so far? What's the best thing about being on the Northstars?
Just being with all the guys. They're all great guys. It's fun road trips, the bus, all the rap pilots.
And have you seen, I got to tell you, we've been doing the show for a couple of years, and usually by this time of year, especially when we got a couple losses, we got a lot of losses. People's energy starts to dip a little bit. The guys start to, there's a little bit of friction between them. Have you seen that at all, or is it still kind of like the beginning of the year where everybo's having a good time and getting along?
Everybody's still having a good time. But of course, after the game, some guys are arguing over the game, but you always get over it.
I like that a lot. Who are some of the favorite guys that you play with or hang around with on the team?
Favorite guys to play with is like Jordan Foe and Lance Koivisto. Play with those guys a decent amount. It's fun playing with them.
Beauty, and a couple of veteran guys. So how could you not love playing with Foe? And I know the best one too, right? Pretty solid guys to play with. Do you think you're learning a lot from playing with them?
Yeah, I like to watch and see what they're doing when they're playing and stuff like that.
Yeah. Perfect. And outside, do you hang around with them? Do you room with them, or who do you hang out with?
I hang out with like Brady, Clark, Ian a lot.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I room with Ryan Monias, J.R. Sinclair, and Ian Snooks.
Whew. All right. How's that? A little zany at times?
It's a fun one.
No wonder you love being on the trips. So Northstars this year. Tell us about your journey up to the Northstars. How old were you when you started playing? Do you have any idea? And sort of what are some of the teams you played on?
I think I started when I was like 4, and I didn't really like it. Then I stopped, and I just started again because my dad forced me to. Then we moved to Thompson from Riverton, and then I started playing Timbit Leafs. And then just from there, I just played A my whole life, and then I made double A my second year Pee Wee. And then I played Bantam double A, and the next year I played Wolves, and then now I'm on the Stars.
And you're here. Are you still a little bit angry with your dad for not letting you quit, or have you got over that?
I've got a little bit.
You're good now. Pretty happy that they kind of pushed you through that.
Yeah, it sucked.
Perfect. What are some of the things that you remember from growing up, maybe from playing in Riverton or playing on some of those teams? Have you had was there one year when you won something big? What are some of your memories from minor hockey?
So my memories are just losing most of the games. Our teams were never very good.
Oh, ouch, that's
Yeah. The first year I did good was Pee Wee A my first year, and then double A the next year. We did good those 2 years.
Pee Wee, the good old days from Pee Wee. I tell you, I might have peaked in Pee Wee too. Actually, things went well for me in Pee Wee. Then everybody grew and I didn't. It wasn't good for a short while. Your brother played on the team, I guess, last year and a couple of years before that. Do you feel any pressure because he played on the team, or do you get some advice from him? Did he pave the way for you? How does that feel?
I don't feel much pressure, but he gives me like some advice, what to do, what the coaches look for, stuff like that, just what they want to see.
Right on. I like that, and I mean, you don't play the same position, so that kind of erases maybe that competition or the comparison between the two of you. It's pretty neat. So he's around this year. So does he? I'm guessing he comes to lots of the games. Do you guys talk a lot about the team and about how you play?
We don't talk much about it, but sometimes we do. He watches almost every game when he can. Yeah.
I like that a lot. And well, I'll say, what do you think your highlight was? What do you think he would say your highlight of the year was so far?
Like this year?
Yeah.
I don't really know my highlight of the year, honestly. I haven't had a highlight really. Just played a few good games.
Being steady back on you.
Yeah.
It's what you got to do. What are some of your favorite things to do outside of hockey? Well, mini sticks.
Yeah, I play mini sticks a lot of them. And then I really like lacrosse. One of my favorite sports. Play some street ball with friends.
Ooh, beauty. And lacrosse this year, I think you and Brady will probably be looking at being on the team. A couple of the other guys. Field lacrosse or box lacrosse?
Field lacrosse, I like that a lot. It's fun, a lot more cardio.
Yeah, I know you guys are pretty solid, and lots of hockey players transition over to lacrosse, and it is a ton of fun. What are you looking forward to for the rest of this year? What do you think you have to do to help the team finally get some wins?
I'm just looking forward to getting our first win. I just need to not give up so many passes in the slot to the guys. Just pay attention more. But I don't really know what I can do to help win much.
Just be steady, keep the energy up.
Just be steady.
Absolutely. Lavery Melsted, right here on Meet a Rookie.
Hi, I'm Jordan Foe from Flin Flon, Manitoba. I play defense. My number is 24, and my favorite player is Torrey Krug.
Take 8. It's 2-on-1 on the Northstar show. Ryan Monias, Koivisto, a couple guys that have been on this segment.
we had a slow start. Southwest, they came out flying, and they got 3 quick ones. And by the time they called their timeout, it was just too late. We added 1 more, but it just wasn't enough.
Too little, too late. What did Murray say in the timeout? I'm kind of curious. You got the F-bombs.
They said we need to pick it up, we need to wake up, that they want it way more than us, and that speech actually fired us up. And the second half of the third, we got going.
Played them against couldn't get her done. We're so close to a win this year. Just having out there. What do you think the team's got to do to get it together?
I think we just got to keep going all 3 years. We can't have that slow start.
So close. It's 2-on-1. You guys know the drill. I'm going to start you off. Netflix or Disney Plus?
Disney Plus.
Really? Little bird told me that you've already got Disney Plus. So what was the first thing that you watched?
Lion King. First one was Lion King.
And the second one, did you stay with the trilogy? Did you go Lion King 1.5, my favorite, or just bounce up the franchise?
No, just bounce right over the franchise. Just the first one, that's it. It's only a good one.
Give us a little bit.
If you could, where would you teleport?
Teleported, make road trips a lot faster, I don't understand the cost of you guys.
That's interesting. Would you rather teleport or spend bus trips? Because the bus trips are fun. Teleport or bus trip?
Probably teleport. Nothing wrong with the boys, but just the 8-hour road trip.
Sold them out. What's your summer release?
Steak and cheese on Italian herb and cheese with shredded cheese.
Cheese and more cheese.
And then just
Makes the bus trips tough.
and then just Southwest sauce and barbecue sauce.
Salt and pepper, chips and a cookie.
M&M cookies and usually a Gatorade.
If you could be any breed of dog, what would it be?
Probably a Shih Tzu just to annoy everyone.
Just to throw that out on the show, now Paul's got to actually do some editing. And if you could play any professional sport other than
Probably volleyball, I think. I just played that a couple years ago in high school when I was back in my prime. I was not too bad at it, so.
absolutely, I saw you in action. I couldn't agree more.